What is going on, guys? Welcome back to Starfield. Yes? Yes. I almost screwed up the name there. Anyway, welcome back. We have expanded our base out a little bit. I can't remember exactly what we had built and what we hadn't had built. But yes, I managed to go grab some containers, which we've now got stuff in them. So currently in these boxes here, it's just got resources in it for now. Over here we've got books and contraband and cargo in here currently. So that's just like my quick grab and go box. Over here we've got all of our weapons. So all of our weapons over here, weapons in both of these as well. I've also popped up some mannequins as well. Barrett's here, but I've reassigned crew. I put 2 crew stations in for now, just so we can put crew somewhere, just in case we need to get, we need to assign somebody somewhere. They can be brought here. That's fine. I put in a couple of mannequins. This is our suit from Grandma, with the Constellation backpack on it. And then I've also got, I think this is the Vanguard one we were wearing recently in the cold. It seems to be a nice suit. I might actually put that back on because it's actually got quite a lot of like EM and energy stuff. Also, it's really good against radiation and corrosion and stuff. So yeah, we might actually just put that one on instead of the current suit we've got. I put my Constellation watch case on here. Also, we've got like all of our other armors and stuff like that and clothing in these 2 crates here. And that's it. I've actually managed to move a lot around as well. I built a few more things outside as well to pop crafting materials in. But yeah, all of our crewmates on board our ship are empty. I'm not sure about Barrett.
So you got sounds like we need more data to me. Then what happened? I heard you did some stuff and then you changed.
I got power. I got a power. I'm awesome now.
By different, you mean you have magical superpowers?
Hell yeah.
Sure, different is technically appropriate as a descriptor.
Sorry, I'm actually not really reading the options.
You encountered advanced technology that altered your biology in a way that results in what? Superpowers?
Yeah, basically.
Fair enough. Maybe we can run some tests later. Anyway, thanks for filling me in on the temple and your power. I wonder if we can find any more traces of whoever built them. It just opens up a world of questions.
Yeah, it does.
It's so exciting.
I also moved Barrett onto our ship as well. Let's trade some
Looking
gear.
for something?
Yeah, he's only got ammo on him, so that's fine. I moved Lynn and Hella here. They will show up the next time we come back. But yeah, actually, you know what? I really want to wear this suit, just because it's a sicker suit than what we're currently wearing. So I did try to put down some more mannequins. I actually ran out of resources to build them. I think it was I don't remember what resource I ran out of, but I ran out of something. Right, let's go into here. Let's do the mantis suit. Put the mantis in there instead. Another thing you've actually got to do, you've actually got to go in and equip it all. There you go. There's the mantis stuff. That's what we look like for the time being. But anyway, we're going to put on our other spacesuit. Just because it looks a lot sicker, and it also gives us a lot of protection. So yeah, we'll go with that. Anyway, we're actually going to go head over to New Atlantis. I've been backwards and forwards to New Atlantis a few times actually. I spent something like I can't remember how long it was. It was something like like maybe it's an hour and a half to 2 hours, basically just on setting all this up. I think we built this last episode. We haven't been anywhere else yet. Also, this boost pack seems to boost me really high. Makes me feel like the Mandalorian or something. Boosting that high in a jetpack. But yeah, the Mantis is fully unloaded as well. I'll show you the cargo on that.
Welcome back.
Here's Lynn. Lynn is going to live on this planet from now on. So, that's probably why she's out here.
Assuming all
Kicked her
systems
out
are
the ship.
nominal, I'm ready to depart.
So yeah, we've got Barrett on board now. I wanted Barrett on board. I wanted somebody else on board. I
Anything I
think
can help you
Sarah's
with,
still
Captain?
on board. I think Sarah's upstairs. But one of my plans is to actually upgrade the ship, so we'll get there eventually. I also emptied out everything up here. He's here.
Do you need anything?
I think Sarah's
Your
still on
clothes
board.
clean, Your boots polished.
I'm sure Sarah's still on board. Yeah, there she is.
What is it?
So she's still on board as well. So yeah, we've got a nice little crew. I think we only have like a crew size of 2, but Sarah tags along all the time. I do want to get a bigger ship,
Sorry.
a more powerful
Lost
ship.
in the memory for me.
I haven't got that far yet. I think
can
what
I
I'll
help?
do is I'll try and get that in between episodes or something. I'll probably record it and then maybe patch together an episode. But let's take off. Let's head back to New Atlantis and we'll continue with our story.
All thrusters firing.
But yeah, our little home away from home. Now our outpost is definitely becoming a home away from home now. I think I should probably end up setting up some turrets as well, just in case we get attacked, but I don't think we will.
Orbit stabilized.
Looks like we're going straight into a fight, so let's fight, shall we?
Yes! Their crab drive is out of commission.
There's no getting out of this one.
I'm detecting power to their weapon systems again.
Are nothing more than an offering. Ah!
Enemy's grab drive out of commission.
We just leveled up.
This is the Freestar Collective vessel. Please respond.
Responding.
We really show those Varoon zealots who owns these skies. Most ships would have bugged out and left us with this mess. But you, total class act. Any way we can repay you?
Could you just make sure ship repairs, credits would be appreciated.
Of course. Can't stay here gabbing all day. Fly safe.
You too. Fly safe. All right, let's see if we can head around and actually grab the scavenge stuff which we've left behind. And we'll just scavenge everything. Should get some ship repairs from it. Yeah, we're not really getting too much from it, to be honest, but may as well as just try and grab what we can. This is not the way I was expecting to start this episode, to be honest with you guys. Yeah, it looks like these guys definitely put up a really good fight. Let's see what we get from these guys. Are we close to that? Here we are. I think it's something like under 500 meters we can grab it, I think. There we go. Water and something else. Do is we'll come down here and grab this. It is worth actually doing this because you actually get some pretty good stuff from it. Like, we might be able to get some good ship parts. I think we actually hit that rock. There we go, so we got adaptive frames. Alright, let's figure out what else we got up here. I think that's a ship. Yeah, that's a ship. Or whatever this is over here. We don't really have a lot of engine power right now. Some gold from that, not bad. Right, let's just double check to make sure we've got everything before we jump out. That's a ship. That's a ship. That's a ship. And I think this one's a ship down here. Yeah. Okay, we're good to jump out. Set course. Get the stuff out of our missiles. We don't really need those anymore. It's been a while since we've done ship combat as well, so it's a nice way to jump back into it. But yeah, I hope you guys like the base as well. I actually did spend a bit of time on that.
We're entering United Colony space. Please maintain course and prepare to be scanned.
Scan away.
Scan complete. Go ahead and land.
Thank you. Alright, let's go to... Yeah. And we'll crack on with this mission. We're now level 20 as well. We just leveled up there in that battle. So I think we've got like 3 skill points as well, so... Fun. We'll have a look at skill points here in a second,
many
though.
people,
Oh, we're spawning at the
all
lodge.
in one place. I still cannot feel entirely comfortable.
I thought you were working on that. Anyway, yeah, we've got 3 skill points. So, I think what we'll do is we'll probably spend... I'm thinking 1 skill point on the weight one. The weightlifting, just so we can carry more stuff. I think it's a good place to start. I'm not exactly sure what we need to do to continue with this. So sprint for 1,000 kilometers while at 75% or more of your maximum load capacity. I will easily do that in the next mission. Easily. Right, let's go figure out where we need to go. We're nowhere near that yet, so... Yeah, holy moly, that jetpack's actually quite powerful. I think where we need to go is... potentially over here somewhere. Land on these. A bit of free running, as you do. And we'll go talk to whoever we need to talk to. Looks like we need to go up here and have a chat,
By the way,
I think.
Captain, Sergeant Yumi was looking for you. Sounds like he's got more work.
Right now, I've got my hands full. We've got quite a lot to do. Looks like we're going downstairs to go talk to the war criminal. Going to see what he's going to say for himself.
Authorized personnel only. Your friend has to stay here.
You stay here. I'll be back soon. I was hoping closing that door would do this one, but nope. Alright, let's go talk to him. Let's go see what he's got to say for himself.
Well, what a pleasant surprise. When I heard you and Hadrian were headed for Londinian of all places, I presumed you must be onto something big. Did you find what you were looking for?
Diplomat, no games tell me what you... tell me why you committed the act, or take this straight to the cabinet. Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
How could you? Isn't this interesting? You know, you've proven far more clever than I had anticipated. You want to hear the words, then? I did it. The Terramorph attacks on Tau City, New Atlantis, my doing. Years of coordination between my associate and I, figuring out how to deploy the Lazarus plant's pollen outside of Londinian, learning to synthesize it, use it as a weapon. Now, being as clever as you are, I'm sure you have thoughts on why I might do such a thing.
Yeah, I have thoughts on it, and my major thoughts is, yeah, you want to get out of this this prison cell you've been locked up in for the last 20 years. He's been in it, right, or something like that. It's been like 20 years since the end of the war or something. So yeah, he's been in there a good 15 years or so. So yeah, he wants to be out. Because you're mad, you're a madman and a murderer, and you live to sow death. To work on something that long, it seems personal. No better way to show the UC a deadly weapon they have in the...
You have my undivided attention.
Yeah, I bet I do. Associate, who have you been working with?
All in due time. First, I want to see if you're truly as astute as you appear. So why would someone like me go through all this trouble?
Because you're a madman and a murderer and you live to sow death. No better way to show the UC a deadly weapon they have in their... I'm gonna go with the top one.
Hardly. The attacks were a correction. When I discovered the plant, I did consider handing over what I'd found, but we were at war. And I couldn't risk information that dangerous falling into the wrong hands. So I ordered the bombing of the Londinian spaceport, fixing two problems at once. Halting the spread of the city's Terramorph outbreak, and sealing away knowledge of the plant's potential.
Please, no secrets. It's so dangerous that you can justify condemning so many lives. You just said it took years to use the plant outside Londinian. You killed them for nothing. That information should have been handed over. Secured it to keep it from ever being used. You didn't even trust your own people in the UC.
These were the final days of the colony war, Captain. The Freestar Collective had spies everywhere. I was concerned that if word got out, the Collective could swoop down, start breeding Lazarus plants, and overrun our worlds with waves of Terramorphs. Just like what was happening on Londinian at that very moment. Sealing off the city to prevent mass death? It was the only option that made sense at the time.
And please, no secret is so dangerous that you can't justify condemning so many lives. Yeah.
Easy to say now, but in that moment, I wasn't about to add another dangerous variable to an already catastrophic war. But then, as the war ended, my trial, my execution, I made a decision. After all, I'd given everything for the colonies. My life as I knew it included. And what did I get in return? Was there any effort by the UC to protect my legacy? My daughter's legacy? No. We were sacrificed when all we did was serve. So I kept what I'd learned and arranged the attacks to set things right again. My daughter, she becomes a hero. I become a trusted advisor, having found Kaiser, the research team, and cement my new position of influence when I hand them the name of the person responsible for the attack on New Atlantis. The dear departed Dr. Reginald Orlays, the associate who aided me all these years, and whom I always slated to take the fall. What luck he was stopped dead before he could hurt anyone else. His decades on the run brought to an end by another unlikely hero. You.
Alright. So you murdered UC citizens because some so I'm just your cleanup crew. You just think you're very clever. Why does his name sound familiar?
Can't remember the many lives you've taken. Orlays was the man whose death you brought about around the moon of Etheria. The pilot of the Warlock. The man
Okay.
I had to eliminate. To hide my secret.
Okay, okay. I should have really tried to bring him in, but I didn't have the perk at the time to do it. Yeah, should have really boarded and brought him to justice. How could you coordinate all this from in here?
It wasn't easy. But the beauty of being loathed is that people will do whatever they can not to deal with you. They wanted to pretend I didn't exist. And so I used their blind eye to my advantage. Still, establishing a back channel to Orlays via the UC recovery teams was painstaking work. I've led campaigns less nerve-wracking. They believed they were luring in wanted criminals, but were in fact delivering precisely encoded slates, filled with instructions invisible to any but their recipient, dropped off at just the right moments to fall into the proper hands. All without the UC realizing whom you were actually dealing with. Slow work. But as you can see, ultimately effective.
Gotta say, he's definitely a bit clever, eh? And why the hell do you care if the UC wants you as an advisor?
Why would I want to be in the good graces of the people who control my very life? I don't know, Captain. Maybe I still dream of a life outside these walls someday. A new face would be needed, of course, but it wasn't an impossibility. Though now, I'm not so sure.
So you murdered UC citizens because... Yeah, let's go with the top one.
There are no heroes without a villain. I simply arranged the opportunity for us to overcome one and become the other. And we all benefited. It's why I had Orlays reprogram Kaiser. Had that old machine guide you to where I found the plant all those years ago. I went to great lengths to ensure your and Hadrian's success. And look at the results. I know for a fact the Cabinet's planning to honor both you and Hadrian once this is all done. Isn't that preferable to languishing away in obscurity? Running jobs on the tail end of nowhere for the Vanguard? With only the vague hopes of perhaps earning the right to buy a home in the well someday.
They'll be honouring me for cleaning up your mess. If you're waiting for me to say thank you, you're going to be here a while. Yeah, he is. I suppose there have been some benefits to this, all of this. What kinds of honors are we talking about here?
Something befitting the dedication to the colonies you two have shown. While, of course, they can't give you a command, responsibility like that has to be earned. The cabinet does have access to considerable resources. I expect you'll be quite pleased with the result, and none of it would have happened without my intervention.
I don't know which option I want to choose here. They'll be honoring me for cleaning up your mess. If you're waiting here to say thank you, you're going to be waiting here a while. I'm going to say that. I want to be this guy with them.
I'm simply looking for you to acknowledge the truth. And let's not forget the importance of our actual endgame. Eliminating the terramorphs. Securing knowledge of the Lazarus plant. What we've set in motion is going to protect thousands, maybe millions of lives. I'm simply requesting one more life be protected. Mine. I've already sent along the evidence of Orleza's role in the attacks to the cabinet, leaving out my own involvement. All I ask is that you confirm as much to the cabinet. Tell them that it was Orlez and Orlez alone. After all, I do still have a long list of threats to the UC. This needn't be the end of our good works together.
Like, and to be honest with you, like, yeah, like, obviously he's been in a prison cell, so, like, yes, obviously he does know about, like, the terramorphs, how they come about. He's known that for a long time now. But, to be honest with you, yes, he also has done some good, but he's also done a lot of bad. Like, I do see, like, why he's done what he's done. But I think his head's in the mindset of, I'm trying to do this for his daughter type of thing. Like, that's what he's trying to do. He's trying to do it for his daughter. I hope that you'll be enjoying this talk. Because
Biding your time,
once I tell the cabinet, you know, I'm not sure what I'm going to tell the cabinet. Fine, I'll make sure everything is printed in Orlez. You think I'm going to forget the fact that you killed people to accomplish your good works? What kind of work are we talking about here?
Hunting down criminals and other threats to the United Colonies. I expect they'll give me a bit more free range once this is all over. You would help me, like you did with Orlez. Track them down and keep them from doing harm to the United Colonies. Impossible, though, if the cabinet learns I'm the one responsible for the attacks.
Like, I see, like, what we could do in the future. Like, hopefully, to be honest with you, like, and I'm not sure if, like, we could turn around maybe in the future and just tell them, like, look, he had a plan to do this. I did keep it to myself because this XYZ. Fine, I'll make sure everything points out all this.
Splendid. Then I won't keep you. You've got important work, after all. Here's to a bright future.
Yeah, I think he's still going to be locked up in a basement. So, there's a door in there with some computer stuff. Yeah. To be honest with you, probably hunting down the people what he's worked with in the past, which are potentially going to cause more damage in the future. I think might be a good idea to track them down. Right, let's go. I'm doing this for the UC, really. To benefit the UC. We need to go in here. And here, I think. Here they are. How you doing?
Perfect timing. We just got in. So on our end, good news. The microbe and the Asylees are both as effective against heat leeches as they are against terramorphs.
Good.
Means either plans your work for clearing those critters off our worlds.
Considering what the Lazarus plant is capable of, I don't think we can deal with those things fast enough. I already sent along info to the cabinet to get them up to speed. So what about your end? Did you find anything? Any leads on who might have committed the attacks?
I'm gonna lie here.
Orlays? Reginald Orlays? He did this? I didn't think he was still alive. You're sure it was him?
Positive the evidence is on its way to the cabinet as we speak. You knew all these?
Oh yeah. Both worked for UC Defense Research way back when. Different departments, but everyone knew Orlays. Had a mean eye for weapons tech. And a meaner temper. Wasn't exactly a surprise when he fled instead of standing trial after the colony war. But finding out he's taken up mass murder in the years since, that is a shock. You're sure about this?
Positive the evidence is on its way to the cabinet.
If he is responsible, let us hope the cabinet deals with it swiftly and harshly.
That's some
He's already
impressive
dead.
work. So then give us the rundown. Where's Orlays now? Were you able to bring him in?
Was on a mission to bring him in and I killed him. Didn't realize what he had done at the time. Greg tried to kill me. Last mistake he ever made. Lyle Lees is dead. Things went badly. Still shaken up. Rather not talk about it. I'm going to say I was on a mission to bring him in and I killed him. Didn't realize what he'd done at the time.
Huh, I see. Wish we could have questioned him. But, well, there's nothing we can do at this point. Any idea why he might have done it? Or what he was doing with the plant?
Not sure. I've never found...
Orlays.
To be honest with you, I don't really want to lie. I'm just going to say not sure. I never found a confession.
I can't imagine the amount of work it took to deploy the Lazarus plant off-world. Strange to go to all that trouble and not state your reasons.
Well, the man knew how to hold a grudge. I wouldn't be shocked if this was him getting back at the UC for trying to put him on trial.
I guess. Well, at least he won't be able to hurt anybody else now. Might be the best we could ask for, given the circumstances. So I guess there's nothing else to do but get this all in front of the cabinet. Unless there were other things we needed to discuss. This might be our last opportunity to talk things through before the cabinet weighs in on a decision regarding the terramorphs.
Which method of dealing with the terramorphs are you two leaning towards?
Microbe is going to make the cleanup a whole lot quicker. If we're concerned about this Lazarus plant getting deployed again, that's the way to go.
The cabinet can secure the Lazarus plant, and then we're not risking any surprises when it comes to dealing with a microbe.
You're being paranoid. You know the science. You know we can make this safe.
I do know the science. I also know math, and a 1 in a million chance of a mutation isn't 0. So I guess we're still in discussion. Probably best at this point to let the cabinet weigh in, see if they have a preference.
Yeah, I'm I'm leaning towards the I can't remember the name of the creatures. Not the microbe though. I think the microbe is a bad idea, a complete bad idea. So both approaches to clearing our worlds against heat leeches.
They are.
Microbe needed minimal adjustment to account for heat leech anatomy.
And the Asylees seem like they're even better at tracking leeches than morphs.
Hell of a sight to watch, though, when they catch them. Like an open airlock guzzling angry spaghetti.
What kind of risks are there if we decide to bring back? Yeah, what kind of risks are they?
Asylees aren't hostile to humans, but they are megafauna. If someone decides to pick a fight with one, it could get ugly. But they've already been spread far and wide once before when the UC was raising them as livestock, so the risk of introducing them to new worlds is minimal. Using them to clean up the terramorphs and leeches, though, it's not going to be nearly as expedient as the microbe would be. Given what we know now about the Lazarus plant, the speed of the job does matter. But going with the Asylees, we're at least dealing with known risks.
And then, I think, like, dealing with the Asylees, though, like, as time goes on, like, obviously, yeah, like, we're going to get more Asylees and stuff like that. It's going to bring, like, the leeches and the plants down, potentially. So I'm guessing they eat the plants and they eat the leeches. So, win-win. And then, plus, we get more livestock. Like, they were used for livestock in the past. Why not? Nothing else on my end. Let's head in there.
And here we go.
Yeah, I'm leaning more towards the Achilles, I think is how they pronounce it. I think. You took your time. I think when we go into like talking scenes, it actually pauses the game. Like she wasn't quite with me. Right, let's head in. Go talk to the cabinet. Hopefully they'll back me up. Well, I really want to go with the Achilles, so. Hello again.
Welcome back, all of you. I wish we were meeting under better circumstances. But according to Hadrian's report, and the second one I just received, it seems the Terramorph attack on New Atlantis was no random occurrence, but a planned strike. Is what I'm reading here true?
Yeah, that's correct. It was... that's correct.
My God.
An attack? Using terramorphs? How is that possible?
You will all receive a full briefing once we're done here. So then, is what the second report claims correct? Did Reginald Orlais commit these attacks, Captain?
Yes, it was Orlais.
That appears to be the case, ma'am. The captain tracked that information down just after our trip to Londinium.
Reginald Orlais? Wasn't there a report he'd been killed recently?
Body was found floating around Etheria. Report mentioned you were sent to try and bring him in, Captain. I guess that didn't go according to plan.
No, it didn't.
Ah, yes. I was told about your mission and who ordered it. Did you two suspect at the time Orlais might have been involved in the attacks?
No idea, ma'am. We just thought we were dealing with a known criminal. Yeah, that at the time, yes.
Well, it appears you were ahead of the curve. This report contains definitive evidence Orlais triggered the attacks via this Lazarus plant the Captain and Major Sinan uncovered.
Simply Harrowing.
Indeed. Though it would have been preferable for him to have finally faced the UC's justice. It seems both of you are to be commended for ensuring he was dealt with before he could strike again. You have our thanks. Now, with our villain unmasked, we can attend to the other matters at hand. With the threads you've brought together here, the Lazarus plant, the attacks, the heat leeches, the three of you have likely spared thousands of lives. But it now falls to the Cabinet to ensure this can never happen again. As such, the Cabinet will be securing the Lazarus plant on Londinian. All materials related to the plant will be classified to ensure no one else learns its true nature.
A sound decision, Madam President.
Agreed. This is the right call. I believe the other factions should be involved in securing the Lazarus plant. Yeah, I think so as well. Securing the plant isn't enough. What sort of measures will the UC be taking to protect the Lazarus plant?
Well, luckily the natural hostility of Londinian makes keeping out trespassers relatively easy. But we'll ensure its growth is contained, that access to the plant is only permitted via highly regulated clearances, and that our troop presence on Londinian is increased.
I think we should... I believe that the other factions should be involved in securing the Lazarus plant.
Tell the Freestar Collective. Wow. So they have another tool to utilize against us?
I'm in agreement. I fail to see the value here.
It protects everybody. It protects all the citizens. If the United Colonies, Freestar Collective, House of Varun, it's everybody. It involves everybody, so it should be secured by everybody. To the collective of the UC, it's trying to it demonstrates to the collective of the UC it isn't planning to securely use it down the line. Yeah. UC doesn't exactly have the best trade record this would secure. I'm gonna go with the top one.
Agreed. Any effort to de-escalate the situation should be considered. Being as open as possible would be a valuable move.
That is an interesting idea. A grand gesture to further display this cabinet doesn't think like those of the past.
The observers on Mars have proven such a gesture can bear fruit.
So, you want us to make nice with the collective by sharing our state secrets?
No, I want us to display plainly the UC's actual intentions, that the plant will never be used as a weapon again.
That does sound worthwhile, Chief Kulkarni. Very well. We'll get the collective involved in the management. Thank you for the suggestion, Captain. So then, to our final topic. The Cabinet has agreed to implement a plan that will deal with the Terramorph, and now also Heat Leech presence on human worlds. In fact, we've already begun enacting measures to check all UC ports and settlements for undiscovered nests. But we all understand this is only a partial solution. The project we're embarking on will be a long and difficult one. So our first step must be deciding how exactly this all will be handled.
Madam President, this microbe is clearly too much of a risk. The Aseles are the safer approach.
Yeah.
To someone with limited knowledge of biology, perhaps. The technology behind the microbe is solved science, Madam President. It isn't dangerous. Using it to wipe out the Terramorphs would be the quickest path to protecting humanity.
And fast results always lead to the best outcomes, don't they?
As you can see, there remains debate among the Cabinet. We were hoping your group might issue a recommendation. Major?
We've been having similar debates ourselves, but the Captain has yet to weigh in.
I see. Captain, I know this may not be your area of expertise, but we'd like to know your take on the matter.
Deploying the Achilles is the safer route. That's my vote. The Terramorphs have caused enough damage. They need to be wiped out quickly with this microbe. No, we're not going microbe. Do we need to do anything? Shouldn't securing the Lazarus plant be... no, it's not. I still have questions about the method. I need a moment. No, I'm going to go say deploying the Achilles is the safest route. That's my vote.
I'm in full agreement. No need be delving into unpredictable sciences.
True.
The first step in a bold new future.
Bolder, better, and brighter. Well, I need to write that one down for later.
Order, please. And Major Sinan? Dr. Walker, you'd find this acceptable?
We trust the captain's judgment.
Then the matter is settled. We'll begin the process immediately. Today marks day 1 for the United Colonies Terramorph Management Division, making you 3 the founding members of the TMD. As befits such a group, the Cabinet wanted to display its gratitude. Today, we will be adding 3 new Class 1 citizens to our ranks.
Class 1? For the 3 of us? Are you joking?
What he means to say is, thank you, ma'am.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, ma'am.
Because I think about it for so long as I'm getting paid, I'm happy. No. What's a Class 1 citizen? I'm going to say what's a Class 1 citizen. I'm not sure what Class 1 citizen is, so...
It's a status reserved only for those who've dedicated their lives to the United Colonies, or done great things for its cause. Class 1s enjoy an ample credit disbursement, an additional reduction on the cost of colonial goods. And I'm told the penthouse is rather impressive.
Oh, we get a penthouse. Nice. Thank you, Madam President.
You all have earned it. Now, there's much to be done. Major Sinan, Dr. Walker, I hope you two are willing to continue your efforts spearheading the TMD's research on Mars.
We'd be honored, ma'am.
As for you, Captain, the Vanguard will be providing much of the on-the-ground support for the TMD. As a member of both the Vanguard and the TMD, I believe you'll have your pick of duties. Speak to your commander, Tuala, if I recall correctly. He should be able to provide you with assignments going forward, plus help you collect the benefits that come with being named Class 1. On behalf of the whole of the United Colonies, you have our sincerest gratitude. This meeting is adjourned.
Thank you. So there we go. We'll talk in a minute. There we go. There's another achievement there. And there goes the pair of them. Hopefully we will meet again. Yes, we can talk quickly. That's not a huge deal.
I have something I wanted to say. But I confess I am afraid of how you will react.
It's not that bad. Maybe you shouldn't say anything. Nothing would change my opinion on you. Only thing that matters to me is you can nothing you would say can change would change my opinion of you.
I am reluctant to put that to the test. But it is necessary that we are honest with each other. I know that you said you prefer to be surrounded by others, unlike me. But Constellation means something to us both. And I must be honest about why. The little I have spoken of my history has been nothing but truth. I worked with smugglers. I have caused my share of pain and suffering. What I have left out, until now, is that all of that was done on behalf of House Varun. My people. My family.
Oh, okay. Wasn't expecting that. Wasn't expecting House of Varun. Okay. Um... If that's coming from anybody else, I would think that you would. It was a joke. I'm not gonna. I don't really want to say that. I thought House of Varun had vanished. Let's just say that.
They have retreated from open relations with the United Colonies and the Freestar Collective, but they still exist. I was born in the great city of Dazra and raised with the teachings of Jinan Varun. I underwent the rite of Krejar when I came of age. I am of the promised, those who know the truth of the Great Serpent and his inevitable return.
I really want to say this. I don't care about your past. I can't believe you didn't tell me until now. No. That sounds very impressive, maybe. I don't care about your past, maybe. I hope this doesn't. This isn't one of those. Now I have to kill you.
There more?
That sounds impressive.
Thank you. I doubt many would see it that way. There is a reason I am only just revealing this now. Several years ago, I intercepted requests from Constellation to access Varun's space, speaking only of exploration. I was sent to infiltrate Constellation, posing as a former smuggler looking for a new purpose in life.
Okay. So you lied. This makes you an undercover agent. I thought there was more to you than you let on. I've always wanted to meet a spy. That makes you an undercover agent.
That was the intent, yes. But the reality is more complicated. Several weeks after I arrived, I attempted to access secure records within Constellation's archives. Vladimir and Sarah were waiting for me.
So they didn't trust you. Seems like a good call on their part. They must have been suspicious. They weren't as gullible as you hoped. You're here, so you couldn't have been that bad.
I had no idea what to think. I was horrified. My failure would be reported to the High Council, and the penalty would be severe.
I'm not surprised. Sarah's a good person. So you're actually a double agent. I'm guessing you haven't told anyone else this. House of Varun knows about the artifacts, then what information are you sent to House of Varun? I'm going to say so that makes you
the history of Constellation, where expeditions are sent, data on star systems House Varun has not explored, some information on their members and goals. As you have seen, there is relatively little that would be considered classified.
So I'm guessing you haven't told anyone else this.
You are now the third person within Constellation to know.
You know.
You and I have spent so much time together. It has been increasingly difficult to keep this from you. And I am sorry for that. Telling you this violates so many of the orders I was given. But it was the right thing to do. I can feel that.
You can trust me.
You have no idea what a relief that is. Thank you for trusting me.
Welcome. Yeah, I think that needed to be said, but yeah, that is pretty much everything we need to do. I don't think we need to talk to her anymore.
Back to it then.
Let's get back to it. That sort of makes sense now why she's such a badass.
You're out there a lot, right? In space? Just do us all a favor and never turn into one of those spacers. Scum of the galaxy. Robbing, stealing, killing. Even the Crimson Fleet don't trust them.
Yeah, I'm never going to turn into a spacer, I don't think. Let's, I think, figure out what we're going to go do next. Because currently we have no mission available. That's it. I think what we'll do is we'll go visit the penthouse, I think. So if we go to activities, talk to some core, speak to working together, no, speak to visit the Dinian, sorry, the London landmark on Earth, we can go do that. Talk to, speak to I'm not really seeing the mission I want to see. I don't think it's actually active in here. So Captain's Bounty, we can go do that, but no. Also, I think there's I need to go through the missions again just to figure out what we need to do. I don't know where the penthouse is though, what we just unlocked. I think we can go downstairs though and go talk to him, and then maybe he might point us in the right direction. So if we go down to the lobby, hopefully this will point me in the right direction, because I think he's going to give us, because we're now a Class 1 citizen or Class A citizen, whatever it is.
Informed us of your new status. Congratulations on making Class 1.
Class 1. Let's have a chat with this guy. I think he's going to hook us up.
Well, I've got to say, this is a first. I've never had a Class 1 citizen in my ranks before. Congratulations, Captain.
Thank you. Thank you, Commander. It's an honor. Just here to collect whatever this Class 1 thing pays. Can you tell me about what Class 1 citizen is?
It's a high honor. Have to do something big for the colonies to earn that sort of designation. Only ever met a couple myself, and certainly never given one orders. You should be real proud.
Yeah, you for me too, buddy. I think you, Commander, it's an honor. I missed A. I'm sure I just hit A, but there we go.
You don't need to thank me. You brought this on yourself. I've already gone ahead and processed your Class 1 benefits. All UC goods and services should now have a thanks for protecting the colonies discount. And the credits should be in your accounts now. But to get into your penthouse, you'll have to pay a visit to the Aphelion Realty office. They should be able to grant you access.
Holy moly, that's some credits. They took a while to come in though. That's incredible. That's incredibly generous. Glad to see the UC give credits where credits due. A rather drink engine oil than live in New Atlantis, but at least the place is right. Where's the realty office?
Just out the front door and across the plaza, by the embassies. Look for the Aphelion sign.
Aphelion sign, okay. I'll head there next, I think. That's incredibly generous.
Higher-ups wanted to make sure you know how much they appreciate what you've done. But with all that squared, it's time to get you a new assignment. There are your standard Vanguard missions, putting those pilot skills to use defending UC space. Or you could help the TMD in cleaning up terramorphs. Oh, and I got a request from Dr. Walker. Wanted your help collecting biological samples to keep an eye out for any, new alien threats on the horizon. Any of those missions call to you?
Not right now. I've done my duty, Commander. I think I'm going to take some time off from aliens.
Of course. You've earned some R&R. Once you're rested up and ready to head out there again, you come see me.
Will do. Right, let's head across the plaza here. He said over by the embassy, look for the building with an A on it. Can't remember the name of it now. I'm guessing over there somewhere. So you got all the flags, you got UC, all kinds of stuff. And I don't know all the flags. Yeah, that's not really showing me where I want to go. SSNN. He said over here by the embassies. So I'm guessing over here somewhere is where I need to be. Go have a chat with this person. I'm not sure if this is the right place or not. Begins with an A, so.
I'm always ready to make a deal. Well, well, if it isn't the United Colony's newest Class 1 citizen. You've made quite a name for yourself in New Atlantis. In fact, the higher-ups want to thank you for your dedicated service by giving you one of the nicest pieces of real estate in the city. It's a premium penthouse at the top of Mercury Tower. Best location in New Atlantis, in my professional opinion.
What do you say? It'll just take a second to get you registered as the owner.
I'm interested. I'm sorry she's a bit blurry. The camera hasn't... she walked away as I was talking to her, so...
Great! You're in for a real treat. It's one of my favorite apartments in the city. Okay, you're all set. Your new home's located in Mercury Tower in the residential district. You'll love the place. It has a gorgeous floor plan and an unbeatable view of the city. Now that you're an owner, I'm sure I'll be seeing you around town.
Here we go, visit the new penthouse. Set that activity, let's head there, shall we? First time going there, so... I'm not exactly sure which tower it's in, but over here somewhere. But yeah, I'm actually really excited for this as well, so... we've also got like a few more missions kicking around in our inventory as well. I'm not exactly sure what we're going to be doing next episode. We might go do a little bit more for the UC. Actually, it looks like we're heading down here. So we'll head down here. Just make sure I don't break my legs or anything. Let's head there, shall we? I think we're going to need to head to the residential district. We'll head there now. And I think it was Mercury Tower. I think is this one right here.
That your ship that landed not too long ago? Sure is something.
My shipper is sure is something. I wonder how many things we got. Does that actually say like Mercury Tower on the side? I don't know. But there we are, Mercury Tower. Holy moly, what an entrance.
Definitely better than the last Interceptor.
But why did they replace the handler? I thought the actress was amazing.
She turned him
God
down.
knows what that guy's wearing.
Apparently signed on to do something.
Rocky Tower penthouse. Let's head on up. What if we've got our own private elevator? Yeah, we've got like 2 elevators. We'll go up into this floor. Holy moly. Is that a camera? I'm guessing that's a camera. Surprised they don't have like 360 cameras or anything. Unlock the Mercury penthouse key. And we're in. Somebody left this. It fell off. Wasn't me. Check this place out. So we've got a nice kitchen. This is very open, not a lot in it. I'm not gonna lie. What's in here? What we'll do is we'll just close the door. We've got some sort of closet here.
It is a relief to know that the Terramorphs are being dealt with.
It is.
But are you sure this Asilis creature is the right way to do it?
Slow and steady wins the race. Like, the thing is though, right? Like, if you go with the microbe, something can go wrong with it. With the Achilles, not much is going to go wrong. Yes, it's going to take longer to get to the end, but it's going to protect everybody going forward. But yeah, like, at least now we know what comes of it all. Slow and steady rinse the race, as they say. Someone said he wins the race, I'm gonna go with.
I can understand that line of thinking, but even when talking about a species like the Terramorph, this decision means the Terramorphs will remain a threat for years to come, if not longer. And that is assuming it works at all.
Yet again, the microbe, it might work for a certain period of time. It could make the Terramorphs worse. They can adapt. Who knows? I see your point, maybe you're right. We'll have to agree to disagree. I think I made the right call. I'm going to say I think I made the right call. She's not going to like it, but...
I appreciate your conviction. I suppose time will tell. And I must say, I find it curious that you would agree keeping the Lazarus plant around is a good idea. It seems an additional, unnecessary risk.
It's locked away, there's no risk. It might be useful someday in the future. Best to leave all options on the table. The UC is going to keep it around anyway.
I do not think some potential future use outweighs the risk it poses now. At least the Freestar Collective will also know of its existence. Otherwise, I worry it would be too tempting for the UC to use as a weapon. Well, it is good to know that this particular threat is behind us, and you have done a service to all who live in the settled systems.
That's what we have. We have. A Lockberry house. Lock. Oh wow, this is outside. I actually didn't really realize that. Wow, look at that. Oh, now that is a view. Oh, hell yeah. Look at that view. Oh, wow. You can see for miles from up here. Oh, wow. Yeah, just wow. That's all I have to say. That it is a bit bare in here, though. I'm not gonna. Oh, we can actually decorate. We can actually put stuff in here. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, who knows? I might actually turn most of this place into a storage place, maybe. It's a long way away from our main ship and everything to transporting stuff around, but Got like a room in here, look. What else we got? We got a bathroom. Very, very nice. Very nice. What else we got? We got a bedroom back here. I think this is supposed to be. What we got out here? Oh, view of the UC tower there. Yeah. I like how like we're supposed to have like the top floor penthouse of like the tallest building in the thing, and then UC's just got like a massive fin in the way. That's alright though. Yeah, it looks like we are on like the top floor. Some nice shiny plants. What's in here? Oh, another bathroom. Not bad at all. Toilet there. We've got 2 sinks. A his and her sink. Nice shower. Where's the toilet? There's no toilet. Oh yeah, there is a toilet there. Yeah, so his and her sinks, toilet, shower. I guess baths aren't a thing in the future. That's alright. Anything else I'm missing? We've got door here. Wash, like a laundry room. And then we've got another room back here for like storage and stuff. Yeah, so we could actually probably put like, quite a lot in here for like storage and stuff like that. If we wanted to. It might be something I set up eventually. Who knows? But wow, yeah, this place is really, really cool. Right, I think this might be a good place for me to end this one here. We're gonna go figure out what we're gonna go do next episode. But yeah, we've now got a very, very, very nice luxury apartment. I'm not gonna lie, for absolutely nothing. We did put a lot of time and effort and work in it. I think we spent something like a good like 5. There's more than 5 episodes on trying to get through this story arc, and to be honest with you, it was well worth it. I think I actually really enjoyed the story. Like obviously there's still more to it. We're also now like a class 1 citizen. We've also got we get more perks, things are cheaper, and stuff like that. I don't really know where else we can really go. What I'll do in between this episode and next, we'll go check out to see what else we can grab and stuff like that. I think being like a class 1 citizen as well means things are cheaper for us, but then also things are like when people buy stuff off of us, it makes them more expensive as well. So it's like a nice way out, I guess. I think it'll be good, but yeah, we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I'll have a look at what missions we've got to do in the long run as well anyway. So we'll probably take those on next. But hopefully you guys are enjoying the series and everything so far. If you guys are, please do hit the like button. If you aren't, dislike button's always right next door to that. Subscribe if you guys haven't already. Other than that, I'm going to go ahead and end this one right here. Thank you guys again for watching, and I'll see you guys all in the next one.
What the fuck are you doing, Morgan?